Ranking men by their looks in 5 ways. What are those going to include? Are we looking at their asses? Do they have man boobs? Are we testing the elasticity of the titty? The ass? Like, what are we doing? Are we measuring cocks? Let's see. Let's delve into it. Let's figure this out.
I'd right swipe on all of you. That's it's just a base. Like, you're a beautiful man. I think
Cat's cat. A beautiful man. He's in a fucking crop top. The tummy showing make you think he looked better than you actually do.
Well,
are we really going based on height? You have to call yourself out.
Like, if we go based on height, we're gonna look like the AT&T bars. Like, we're just gonna go on.
Mr.
Honestly, I was
Krabs.
gonna rank you higher up because I like the tattoos, and I think
That's
that
what I was
counts
gonna
as
say.
your
I
body.
think the tattoos
He coming like,
deserve
where's
a
my
higher spot.
booty?
Yeah.
I'm looking at chest. You have the biggest chest as well.
oh, thank you.
Yes.
Wow.
I was
go to the
like,
gym,
you
right?
two would like go like
I
1
feel
and
like
2
it's definitely
for
like
me.
1 and 2.
Yeah.
Exactly.
My leg does play a huge role in my confidence in myself, and that's a big reason why I'm so heavily tattooed, is to draw more attention, away from my leg.
You are going over there.
I know where I
I
want
feel
to
like
go.
you two definitely go over there.
Okay.
I mean, if you threw your pants off,
You
wouldn't
are
even know.
way bigger than you got the arms, basically Chris Hemsworth over there.
I mean, you can tell by the little wobble.
Sean,
For those calves.
All right, let's rank. Let's fucking rank them. Obviously, this nigga, and then there's this nigga, and then the rest. You could just randomize this shit. I don't know. It's just random niggas, man.
yeah.
I feel like Tony might be number 2, just because I feel like if you lost the weight, Nick, you'd be more defined just because you go to the gym. I could tell you have muscle, but I think you have just more like average body, I'd say.
I'll take
Does everyone
it.
else agree?
Just
I
said
would
average.
put you number 2 in terms of body.
I feel like I do look like the most average out of everybody here, so I'm okay with that.
Average isn't a bad thing.
I go to the gym because I no longer drink alcohol.
I sound like they
That
flirt.
was like a very bad advice. I
What's
just got
going
4 years
on,
sober,
buddy?
so it's the gym is
They
like my
flirting
stress
and shit,
reliever.
buddy.
3 times a week. I try to get
Pick
at least
'em.
3 in, and then
He red
like,
as fuck.
an activity of some sort, whether that be like basketball or just something along those lines.
He looked like he had
Based
a
on that, I
mask
feel
on
like
his
you should-
face.
Because we can
Number
see it.
2.
We can see that you work out.
Yeah.
How did being up there in your underwear feel?
Not great. Didn't love it. I don't inherently love being shirtless.
Looked like somebody pinched his nose.
I'm good with it, yeah.
He looked real jolly. Go get the shit juice.
No.
What the fuck?
I am very plain. I don't think I
Yeah,
have
he
a
got the
style.
plain
It's just
James
gym shorts and a
He
t-shirt.
looked like just a
should be
gym
number
nigga.
Okay,
I think
I'll take that.
Definitely the most flashy.
No oppose.
I think
Style. I mean, he did put that shit on though. He put that shit on. Out of everybody there, it goes, this nigga, shit. It's like a generic fit. And the holes in the pants are too fucking big. Jesus Christ, nigga. Holy fuck. Did you let toddlers jump in your pants? Okay, this. It's between these. All right, I'm putting these two. Okay, these two fighting for 3rd. This nigga 4th. This nigga 5th. Oh yeah, this nigga 4th. This nigga 5th.
Where does your style come from?
First nigga
At
put
some
that shit
point,
on.
I
Can't
got
even
really
hate on it.
tired of like trying to force myself to be accepted by other guys. It's just such like a frustrating dilemma to like force myself into that I just like started just choosing what I thought
fuck
was
them
cool.
niggas,
Men
man.
in skirts like
Literally.
Prince and Kid Cudi, queer men, trans men, women. A lot of women inspire me. Like I feel like you are inspired
That's
by
your
lesbian
vibe.
women.
You niggas wanna wear
I'm
skirts,
inspired by
go
my
ahead.
girlfriend. That's what I'm inspired by.
I would switch you two because you both have acceptable like guy, like he looks good fashion, but I like the color.
Yeah, he definitely put some more
The earth tones.
I was gonna say, no,
Yes,
it's very
yes.
put together.
Okay.
Let's do it.
No,
I would
I'm
put
not
you
rocking
number
with that
2 and you
green
number
shit.
3.
Let's not cap out. This nigga is not here. He's not here, bro. Cut it out. Put this nigga down
Just
here.
because of the colors. I like the not rhinestoning, the sparkling. And you guys put effort into like
Like
jewelry,
they shit got
accessories.
character too.
I'm like, so where am I? So what's going
But
on?
that's up to, do y'all feel okay about that? Are you cool with number
Just because
3?
it's more vibrant, more shit
I'm so
going
happy
on.
that the body type round was
They're
done
doing it
first.
right.
It allowed
They're
me
doing
to
it
feel a little uncomfortable at first, and then it made me realize once I did put the clothes on how much clothing makes me feel more beautiful and attractive.
I think definitely for me, more basic stuff is what I like to see, and I think that kind of makes a person more attractive for me. Like I'm not really into flashy stuff. I'm
mean,
sure
your
it's different
kicks
for you
is
guys.
beat,
You guys
but-
probably like to stand out.
You guys
Like
have
the
the
beat
confidence
kick
to rock the
aesthetic
stuff
doesn't
that-
fit with your fit. It just looks nasty. You look like he should be wearing your fucking shoes. You should swap shoes with this nigga, and this nigga needs to swap shoes with you.
I don't. The judgment always weighs on me when I go out in public.
And you
Like,
need a pair of
Fourth grade,
Fazos,
I
nigga.
bought a beret at Macy's that I thought looked so cool. I wore it to
They
school,
always
I got
gonna
made
hit.
fun of the whole day.
Hopefully, like you can find style
gonna
and
fit the
engage with
fit.
style that you like and be confident with that.
I met a friend in high school, and so he always dressed comfortably in case he ever had to defend himself. And I liked that idea, and I was like, because we kind of grew up in the same neighborhood, it made sense. So I always liked shorts, and I always liked a comfortable T-shirt in case I had to run away or something.
I'd love to see you in a
Same. I dressed up in basketball shorts and athletic shirts, the dry fit shirts and dry fit socks and Kobe's and or Nikes or some shit. Not because of threats, but because I didn't want to put that shit on and be judged for my fit choices. I was scared. Shit, I was scared. But they bold. He put a fucking jean skirt on with a that pink racer jacket is hard though. Like you put that shit on with the
long skirt,
right
though,
shit.
like a flowy one too that you can run in.
I'll give it a shot. You can pick up my next outfit.
Yeah,
Big
we're all
ass
good.
shoes.
Thrifting after this.
Cabbage Patch
I
doll
want to
ass
change
shoes.
myself to switching with Nick, just because like based off of style as well. Like I know you're shocked right now, but like the thing is that like you can see this as style, but I see you as style.
I really
The Hello Kitty is carrying that nigga's fit.
I'll
I
take
like
it.
it.
I appreciate it.
That shirt,
We are not our
you gotta be
clothes.
third, nigga. He's in a
Like that, yeah.
flannel.
Just wear what you want.
The fuck?
You know?
An attitude.
Yeah.
He's in a flannel. Go third, nigga.
If
Go
you
fucking
thought,
third,
like this
buddy.
is a very masculine person, who's like your prime example of?
The first person that comes to mind is my stepdad. He really stepped up and took my
I
mom
think
in when
of?
she was sick, and took in 2 stepsons, my brother and myself.
Vin
He has
Diesel.
cried in front of me. He has cried in front
Family.
of my mom. I know we separate femininity and masculinity, but like I think if you're peak femininity or peak masculinity, you're in tune with both sides of your emotions.
Honestly, growing up, masculinity was taught to me as pretty much just an absence of emotion. I knew that that was wrong, so I've just been like, masculinity, femininity, it's not even real. We're just taking traits that all humans can have and applying a word to it.
Yeah.
So I don't know where I stand. I'd like to just throw myself at the end.
Niggas just need to exist. Fuck all these words, bro. Fuck the words, nigga. Oh, this masculinity shit. Niggas too obsessed with being this shit and the feminine shit. Nigga, just exist, pussy. Fucking exist. The fuck all these words, nigga.
I don't like the modern
believe
version
yours.
of masculinity, so I wouldn't associate
This shit,
myself with it.
hearing these
Obviously,
words
you are
is crazy.
very influenced by
when
your
niggas say
stepdad.
it.
For sure.
And if that is your definition of masculinity, and that's the healthiest definition I've ever heard, you deserve to be here.
I'm on my own journey, and like I still gotta get my anger under control too. And
When I say this, I mean no disrespect to Birdie. Do you see what I see? That's it.
I'm on my own.
Nah, I can't do that. That's what I'm trying to do. I don't want to say it because it's me. I'm not gonna say it. But
journey and like
you know what I'm saying.
I
if
still
you know
gotta
what
get
I'm
my
saying.
anger under control too. And
I understand, but
was
you
asking
had
a
an opportunity to
question,
look
not
at someone who
I'm
maybe
not
not
making fun of
mastered
you
it,
either,
but understood both sides of the spectrum. Therefore, I think
about the
your
nigga in the
upbringing
flannel.
and your
You know
way
what I'm
of
talking about.
seeing things makes you deserve this spot.
I like
I
that you
know
said
what
too,
you
you were like,
are.
I'm still working on it. If you had told us that like, no, you're the
see who
perfect
you
one
are.
already, you achieved masculinity, then you wouldn't deserve the top spot. No one will ever be like a perfect man, but that mindset will make you a perfect man.
If we're going to rank on masculinity, this nigga's gonna be first or second. This nigga gonna be second, third, because this nigga just got a basic tee, some shorts, and Vans. This nigga got tight jeans with these Ugg boots.
that means a lot. That's pretty cool.
You give dad energy.
Yeah.
I am a dad, so I'm trying to be
said
better for my
dad.
daughter, you know. So I appreciate it. That means a lot.
Well, then get up here. You're one.
Yeah.
I thought he called
Get
me
up there.
dad.
If I had to make a switch, I'd switch you and you. Just vibe, honestly.
But where do you feel like you belong? Because you don't have to switch
like-
if you don't want to.
I don't know. I actually don't know. I think masculinity, like we said,
Nigga,
is
you and
one of
him
these
are in the right
topics
spot,
where
y'all
it is
good,
changing
bro.
every single day. Like something
Bro,
new
this
comes
nigga's
out, and then
getting
it's like, oh,
redder
well, it's
and
masculine to
redder.
do this. It's
Holy
not masculine
fuck.
to do this, and it's like, you know, it really depends
He's
on where
red
we've
as
been throughout our
fuck,
lives, what
bro.
we've.
I'm glad I'm black as I'm not black as fuck, but I'm like, you can't. I do turn red. I think I turn red. I'm lighter black. I turn colors.
Experience and what we've gone through.
This nigga
But I think this is a
red.
question
If
that
niggas could see
transcends,
me,
you know, 6
get
spots.
red.
I think this is something that we're gonna deal with for generations still.
Based on that answer, and you're admitting that you are working through your emotions, I don't feel like I'm at that level yet. So I would put you here based on that one.
I'd say it all kind of boils down to like hormones, if that makes sense. And like testosterone versus estrogen.
Naturally, our testosterone levels are going to drop as we get older. Does that make us less of a man in your eyes then? Because like, okay,
I don't think less of a man. I don't think less masculine either.
okay, so then should that be a valid argument in terms of masculinity?
I guess when I see a man, like I was able to see like kind of straight away like where you guys stood, if that makes sense. Like I saw you guys as more feminine. I think a man, it's more about like dominance, if that makes sense.
Do you think I'm less dominant than you?
It's like facial wise. I don't know. I can't explain it.
Facially, I'm less dominant than you.
I guess my definition of masculinity
This nigga
is more
do got the strongest
traditional in a
face.
sense. I feel like everyone's was maybe like
Him
a
and the
more
dude in the
newish,
black
like,
shirt.
you know, not that there's anything wrong with
But
that.
we know
And I
why
don't
you
think
niggas
that's
on the feminine
necessarily
side. The nigga in the
real.
Hello
if that
Kitty
makes
shirt.
sense. Like
he's
realistic. I think
he
it's,
moves
it's
sassy.
like
He got some
ingrained in us.
sass to it.
Like I can't describe it
So of
even.
course
Like
it
when I
is.
see someone, you can kind of tell if that
That's cap. The face shit with that nigga's cap.
makes sense.
Okay, so
That's
yeah,
cap.
you base it on more physical, and that's
Yeah, this nigga, I guess. That's cap with this nigga.
totally fine. Yeah, that's totally fine.
Growing up, it was always like either black or white, you know, where my parents are like, you're
As soon as he put
masculine, you're
that
super
jean
tough,
skirt
you're
on, he
super
could
strong,
tell.
and you're there at the head of the household, you're always that. Or you're like
He ranked that nigga based off the jean skirt solely.
feminine.
Like,
So
in the
that's something
shoes.
that I've always like kind of seen.
The
That's why I
jacket's
was able
raw.
to see both sides of like where Michael was coming from.
I don't think I deserve the top spot. I really do. Like after hearing your story, because I didn't have that growing up. I didn't have someone who stepped into my life and really like changed my worldview and changed my perspective on things. So that's why I think you deserve a spot more than I do. And if
You sure?
Yes,
Okay.
I'm 100% sure.
All right. Thank you.
That is similar with how to rank it.
I think I'm kind of pretty.
You have a very nice smile. That's what I noticed. You have a
you.
very,
I
very nice
appreciate
smile.
that.
I have a lot of moles, and I don't have a lot of moles on the rest of my body. It's just
Hey, I have a lot of
I
moles,
just look like
too.
a chocolate chip cookie. And then I got
But I'm black as fuck, so you can't see him.
And then I
Unless
got
you really
my
look.
scar for when I busted my lip
Got a mole right here.
playing tag on
Right
crutches
here on my
like
forehead.
a couple of months after my amputation. I think I'm lower on the end for sure.
If I had to say, I
Nah, scars are hot.
Stay there for a second.
Stay there for a
Stay
second.
there.
Hold on.
Lower on what?
Not beneficially switched.
So I wouldn't
talking
view your face scar as a bad thing.
I try to hide mine, but like, yeah.
Lower on
you
what,
ahead
nigga?
of him. I put you 3, you 2.
If you got a scar, you want some Snake from fucking Metal Gear shit, nigga. What are you talking about? Where are you
you
going?
1 for now.
Sounds good, yeah.
Why is that?
I just think they're more attractive, to be honest. Nothing
You're
more.
into
Oh, the attractive people?
I don't know, like
attractive.
you guys both have very nice skin, and so that's why I think you guys are.
You do too.
I mean, I'm not
Well, thank you,
attracted to
but-
these niggas. I'm not gonna rank them on attractiveness.
You seem so
but we can go
uncomfortable
for
with the idea of being judged
general
attractive.
I'm actually okay with this.
things. In terms of a nigga, they probably put these two, and then this nigga, and then this nigga last, or this nigga last. One of them. Nah, I don't know. These niggas fighting somewhere.
Like I mean, like anxiety
Somewhere
tics,
in
so
the
like
line.
I tend to pick up my face, so that's why I have a lot of acne scars.
I think you have a very symmetrical face though, and you have a very bright smile. So I think you could also be further up.
I would say so too.
I would put
nice
you-
eyes.
I would put you here, if anything. How do you guys feel? Where do you think you belong?
I think I'm higher.
Okay.
I mean, I don't want to be narcissistic right now.
So
If there's ever a time to be narcissistic, it's now.
I can look at you and I could see myself
Keep
getting
it
lost
100.
in your eyes. You have very pretty eyes.
there you go.
You
Get
have.
lost in
You
your
don't have to
eyes.
do
Cut
too
it
much.
out.
Like you're just attractive.
Cut the gap.
So I would like to place you here to my right.
sounds good.
You know.
Happy not to be
Cap
number one.
the niceties.
You also don't. But there's something like.
Off.
No. Like there's something.
Yeah. He knew it. He knew what I was talking about. He recognized it. Whoa, now the whole room's aware. This shit just got weird.
No, like I say that because
shit
I've had an
got
underbite my
weird.
entire life, and I got made fun of a lot in middle school and in high school,
shit got
even
weird.
now, like on the internet, that
Yeah, I was
people think
questioning
I
it.
have features of someone
Down
who has Down
syndrome.
syndrome because
That's what I was thinking. I'm like, does he have Down syndrome? But not in like a mean way. Like, he has the features of someone with Down syndrome because they have the same features most of the time. So they think he has it, but he doesn't seem to have Down
because
syndrome.
of the almond-shaped eyes, the underbite, kind of just like this weird looking. So I'm
There's like a
completely fine
face
staying
right in
where I
the
am.
middle.
Totally fine with that. I'm just saying I get what you mean. There's just something off.
Oh,
Wait, let's talk about these almond-shaped eyes because that's always been a beauty symbol
Yeah,
for me.
That's what I
Yeah.
grew up hearing.
That's a beauty
Where
man,
did it
cut
come?
this
Who's
shit
doing
out,
this?
man.
Who did this?
It's always been a beauty for me. Always been a beauty standard for me. I always like Down syndrome niggas.
Give me their names.
Cut it out.
And also, just to call out, even if you had Down syndrome,
got
I don't
made
think that would
fun of.
eliminate you from being the most attractive spot
I
at
agree.
all.
I think it definitely
the
helps to
fuck
know
up.
that like other people are not seeing me the way that I see myself, where I look in the mirror and I see everyone who made those comments, whereas they look at me for the first time today and they're like, You look fine.
Where would you put yourself here?
Well, you gotta be careful with these niggas. Niggas might be lying to you, boy. I'm not gonna lie to you. They might be fucking lying to you. You gotta be careful. You gotta watch who you listening to, who really gonna tell you the truth, gonna fucking lie to you. These are strangers. Niggas keeping the niceties. The only nigga keeping it, gonna keep it a bucks so far is him.
Be honest, it's okay.
I think second to first.
Second to first? I think I'd put you third because I think your jawline's way stronger than mine. I put you right here, personally.
Any objections?
No. I think you have really nice facial features, so for sure.
You're almost like one of those elves in like Lord of the Rings or something like that.
Please.
A very sharp nose as
We're
well.
not getting nerdy here.
Also, I like your confidence. Like you have
Never
this
seen
cool
that
confidence.
shit,
I
by
think
the
that's
way.
part of attractiveness too.
Yeah.
As a fucking toddler.
So I would personally place
That
you
shit too
higher up.
fucking low.
I don't know where.
Number one, dude.
Okay.
Do you want to be higher?
Cool. I feel like especially like keeping you up in number one, it's kind of like you have the humbleness to yourself.
That really
agree.
like resonates well with me because like I said, I don't like attention, and it's because I had attention ever since I had one leg when it was amputated at like 5 years old, you know, and that's why I've never really craved it. It's just I had unwanted attention, and so just to hear.
Wait, what is this for again? Overall
because,
beauty.
like-
Yeah, I don't trust their fucking rank. And overall, he might be the best looking there. That's up for debate. He might be.
When it was amputated at like
But I
5
feel
years
like
old,
people
you know,
do
that's
this
why I've
shit
never
'cause
really
he has a
craved it. It's
disability.
just I had unwanted attention, and so just to hear, like that means a lot. Like it
People
really
can't
does.
help
You guys
but
are
do that
awesome.
shit.
Yeah. I thought I was
But I'ma trust
definitely
them
gonna
on
rank
this.
lower, but I don't feel like they ranked me out of my disability. Or out of pity today. So
You don't-
that's why it
you don't
feels
feel
pretty
that?
good.
I would put
dude.
you up second
I'm gonna
because
throw
we
what
got
I
to
said
hear
out
your
the
story
window. You don't
too.
feel
Yeah,
that?
you did a cool
Okay.
story. Stuff
Yeah.
and story.
Yeah.
Thanks.
I agree.
I just
There
don't
was
trust
beauty
people
being
at
shown
all.
all throughout.
Trust nothing niggas say.
Thanks. I don't think I deserve to. You two, not only do you know how to dress, you guys
feel
are
like
both
it's all
bubbly
fake and
personalities.
fraudery.
You know, you've got just this glow about both of you that are very warm, inviting presences.
Except on Twitch.
So where would you place yourself? Like where would you feel
Honestly,
like?
5 or 6. Like I'm just a basic white guy.
I definitely agree. you
Don't
should
do
be higher.
that, bro. Don't do this. I'm the white guy.
Just
shit.
from other,
Cut it
like,
out, bro.
you know,
Don't-
people's-
Don't own out for the whites. Don't do that. Don't own for the whites, my brother.
Perspectives,
Don't,
like you really have like this good.
Don't
energy,
do that.
I feel like is really uplifting.
I appreciate that.
Let's put you out of 3. How about that?
Yeah.
Not too high, but not too low.
If I were to place myself, I would feel like I would be right next to Vishan on the right.
You guys have more, I feel like,
Yeah, those two
extrovert
right next to
personalities.
each other.
So you're more introverted.
Yeah, I'd say.
Yourself kind of do.
I'd say Nick should be higher, personally.
He got a clean beard, so he definitely.
I think you're a beautiful man.
Okay,
Last
nigga got
if
some
we're basing
shaggy-
it on like
Personality and looks. Yeah.
if I looked at personality and looks, and even if I wanted to boil it down to like right swiping or left swiping, I'd right swipe on all of you. That's
wow.
it's just a base.
wow.
Like you're a beautiful man.
Or like
I,
that.
do, I think you.
I want to see you here. Really? Rock, paper, scissors. Rock, paper, scissors, shoot. Rock, paper, scissors, shoot. Number 2.
No, I won. I get to stay here. I won my choice.
I don't get it.
Nigga fought to stay in third. What the fuck?
Comfortable.
This the shit I be talking about. Nigga fought to be in third. What the fuck is happening? Come on, nigga.
It says a lot that this type of
I
situation
ain't got
can
no
bring
self-esteem. I ain't
6
fighting
people
to stay in
of
third,
different
nigga.
backgrounds,
Put me in
different
second.
styles, different looks.
Minimum.
And we kind of all
Fuck.
worked our way from, cool, we have basically seen each other naked, to, I really love your story. You're so masculine
see
for like dealing
everybody
with your
praying,
trauma.
bitch.
And I just find it very therapeutic is the way I would put it.
I would have never met people like you, I guess, in my life. It's definitely a unique experience to talk with some of you guys and your personalities, see what you guys all feel.
Yeah.
I'm glad we got to talk to you. I'm happy you're here too.
Likewise.
It was cool that something so divisive like ranking each other or having to put someone front, back last, just like brought us together somehow, which didn't feel like it would, but I'm happy that I did
Of course
this to you
it
guys.
is.
Yes, thank you. Thank you.
Hug.
Male-to-male validation is really, really rare, so it's honestly kind of affirming.
Why
sometimes
is this
when you
nigga's
get
ass fat?
validation from
That
other
threw me
men
off.
because we
This nigga's
so
ass
like
is fat.
desperately kind of deprive ourselves and
off.
each other from it.
Surround yourself with people who are not only going to inspire you to be better,
Yeah, man.
but people who accept you as you are. And the people who find you attractive are the people who see past the very, first glance and they look at who you are.
As a person, real, keep it real for real, for real. For real. What was your ranking? My ranking? They didn't put my ranking in. They didn't count my ranking. That wouldn't be mine. I understand it when you're there in person, shit different. Like you rank shit differently. You talking to the people, you humanize them. These ain't humans to me. These niggas on the screen. What did your list look like? And who had the biggest print? I don't know. You tell me in the comment section.